What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Let's do some more Donkey Kong Country practice. Finally feeling slightly better. After being sick all weekend. Alright, sorry guys. I was, forgot that I was live. I was sending some messages. Our school got canceled tomorrow. We're supposed to get hit with snow, like pretty much all day and into the night. And so I was just contacting people that normally bring our kids to school for us that I can do it tomorrow, as long as they still have school, which you don't know. Because I'm in a rural district, but the girls go to the district we live in, which is a bigger area. So we shall see. But yeah, finally feeling better. What's up, Peter? How you doing, man? Saw you got some run-ins last night. I fell asleep. I'd been taking NyQuil the last couple nights, so I sleep better. So that's why I did not see it. But you're having freezing mist tonight? Yeah, there's a whole bunch of crap going down. But congrats on beating Halo Reach. I love that game. love that game. Yeah, it's my favorite Halo game. All right. So mad last night. I was telling Peter last night I was having a great run, and I frickin' had the dumbest death. I jumped on a claptrap and snow barrel blast, and supposedly it hit me and I didn't hit it. It was some bullshit. That's all I know. Complete and utter bullshit. So I was rocking it. Wasn't having any close calls. I was just doing my thing. I was before I started my stream, I was kind of just scrolling through your attempts last night to see where you died, and I saw you got the snow barrel blast, and then of course had a dumb death. It's always what happens. Got 47 inches of snow coming my way, plus I got a dentist appointment. Got to get a fang pulled. What's up, Spirit? Yeah, we at the moment they say 3 to 5, but I don't think they know for sure. And I think the heavy stuff's supposed to start like in the afternoon, so it's like most of the day at school would be fine. It's just the driving home from school, and again being in a rural district, the roads aren't going to be that great. Peter, did you like Reach? Even though it was kind of sad because you're all going to die by the end. I was listening to the old Cartridge Club episode of this game, and everyone was talking about how they play as Diddy instead of Donkey Kong. I'm like, no way. I'm all Donkey. Such a dumb death, right? Will do, Spirit. I mean, I'll be at home, so. I do actually have to run to school quickly in the morning because I didn't bring my computer home tonight because we had dance and Rachel had parent-teacher conferences, and so it was just me tonight, and so I was going to be super busy with the girls. I'm like, I'm not going to get any work done. All I did was I brought some reviews to dance, and I created the answer keys for our test on our test on Fridays. While Emily was doing dance, and so I was like, I just left my computer at school, and it's like, and on the way home I was like, I didn't think we would have a snow day. I'm like, it's only 3 to 5 inches. And most of it's going to be coming tomorrow afternoon / evening. And so I was just like, we're probably not going to have one. And I was just thinking on my way home, like, yeah, watch. Because I left my computer at school, we will have a snow day. And sure enough, that's what happens. So, I mean, I could leave it there, but I'd rather, try to be somewhat productive tomorrow during the school day. What's up, GWN? Hope work's not too bad tonight. I think I need to go back and play through it in like a month or two. I just played so much Halo back to back. I kind of got burned out, yeah. I don't remember if you were here when I was streaming this last time, Peter. And I was saying I'm getting kind of burnt out on this game. Just because we did the no death run a couple years ago, and now we're playing it with this no hit. And I'm not playing the game the way I... Oh, what am I doing? I'm not playing it the way I normally play it. I normally take my time, get as many of the bonus areas as I can, and now I'm just running through it. I'm like, this isn't the way I like to play Donkey Kong Country. I feel like I'm speedrunning it, and I don't like that. So, once this challenge is over and I give myself a little bit of time off, I'm gonna go back and play this game the way I used to play it. Just take my time, maybe 100% it again. I've only done that once. But we'll see. And this is why I could never be a speedrunner. Because I'm realizing, like, all the practice I'm putting into this right now, and it's making me not enjoy the game like I used to. And so it's like, with how many times a speedrunner plays the same game, I would get so sick of it. Like, I would hate it. And I don't want that to happen to one of my favorite games of all time. What's up, Shode? What's up, Nightcaps? How you doing, man? How are your runs going? Oh, shoot. Boink. Before I started recording, before I got sick last weekend, I was pretty consistently getting to the snowy area. I want to say my best is Ice Age Alley, which I think is the 3rd level of the snow area, I think. It's right after Slip Slide Ride. It's like I just, when I'm streaming this, I just don't feel like I focus as well. What's up, Hobo? How you doing, man? I agree about not playing DKC the same way because of the challenge. It's good that the challenge is only 2 weeks, yeah. I find myself speedrunning just because I'm anxious to get to levels I know I need more practice with, but I end up dying sometimes rushing. Exactly. Similar to what you just said, not hanging at all, just forcing me out of my comfort zone, which makes my old guy brain cranky. Yep. What's up, VGL? Slipside Ride is my best so far on stream or off, yeah. So, about where I've gotten to. Alright, it's time to get naughty. It is disappointing because, you know, there's times where I practice off stream where I just keep going even after I take a hit just to practice the whole game. And I'll have a super good run where I only get hit once or twice. And I'm like, okay, why can't I do this in a row? Very annoying. I'm absolutely terrible at Donkey Kong games, but damn it if I don't love them. DK on Swing is so good, yeah. Dude, they're so much fun, Hobo. Nightcaps, are you doing warps, or are you just trying to get through every level? I was talking to J-Chip about this during the Shining Force podcast last night for the Cartridge Club, and he said he's been having trouble with Minecart Carnage, and I'm like, dude, just do the warp. And he's like, it feels weird to play that way, and I'm like, dude, me too. Until this challenge, I had never purposely done any of the warps in this game. In fact, growing up, I didn't know any of the warps. I just always played the levels through. And so when I did my Do Death run, I didn't do any of the warps. But now for this challenge, I'm like, no, I need the warps. Bum, bum. You're a dirty warp boy, yep. For this, you got to, man. You need to give yourself the best chance of doing the no-hit run, and that's using animal buddies. That's using the warps. My chat turned me on to so many warps I didn't know about. Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When Peter announced the challenge, I googled where the warps were. I'm like, I want to know where they all are because I want to use them. Because like I said, I've never played that way as a kid in any game. You know, I didn't use warp whistles in Mario 3. I did the Star Road in Mario World, but only to get 100% completion. I still played every single level. You know, I never did the shortcuts, the warps in Super Mario Brothers. What am I doing? I'm like, there's so many good levels. There's so much good level design. I want to see an entire game. I don't want to just see parts of it. So I've never liked warping. And so that's why I never knew about any of them. But now it's like, for this, yeah. So now that's the thing is like, okay, I'll always know where the warps are now. But I don't have to use them. For the challenge, use every tool you have. Exactly. I told J-Chip my only goal is to beat you, since you were the only YouTuber I knew of that also did an NDR this game. All right. Well, I appreciate that. Waves and Games also did a no death run of it. Obviously, Mega Dan has now. I don't know if he's getting in on the challenge or not. I know I told him about it. I'm pretty sure Peter told him about it. I just don't know. Sometimes Dan doesn't have time. Now, going into this, I was like pretty confident. I'm like, oh, I'll get this done. But it's just like, it's been humbling, or I'm just kind of stuck in the same spot. I'm of the mind that a little level skipping is okay as long as you play more than you skip. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I just don't like playing that way. I feel like you're cheating yourself out of a game. I'm taking ideas for the next challenge. You guys have any? Yeah, DKC, no hit run, Diddy only. And you can't use animal buddies. And no warps. No hit co-op Battletoads. Ooh. Fire 13th, rocks only run. Yeah, Dan did a run. Wait. Yeah, Dan did a run, didn't he? Pretty sure he did. If he has an archive it, I'll check it. I'm pretty sure he did. He didn't just beat it, right? He did a no-death run? I'm pretty sure when he was playing it a bunch this past year, I'm pretty sure he did a no-death run. Humbling is the word of the day for this challenge. Can't play it the same way as an NDR, yep. Alright, this is honestly my least freaking favorite warp. And it's not just the warp itself, it's just this level. It's just, God, it's janky. Sometimes they'll be up when they're not supposed to be up, and it's frustrating. Yeah, you really have to harness your patience with these runs, yep. Well, that's fine. That's why, I basically, kind of run through these first two worlds. But then once you get to Vine Valley, at that point, it's like, okay, I need to slow down a little bit. Now it's where I'm likely to make mistakes. But I mean, I love playing this game, so I like the challenge for that. You guys watch Son of a Glitch? He did an episode of this game, and it was really fun. I think I've heard of Son of a Glitch. I don't watch it. Time to get nutty. Especially if, I don't know, I mean, based on the name, I'm assuming that they focus on glitches, and I don't like glitches in games. I mean, we've talked about that when we've talked about speedrunning. I think using glitches to beat a game is just entirely stupid. I don't know. That's just me, though. No hit Super G and G. Oh, damn. What's up, Xavier? You take that back. Stop and Go Station has a beautiful flow. Not at the end, it doesn't. Stop and Go was the sloppiest level of NDR. I'm so happy I played with that poorly and made the video. Yeah, my rocks only run idea, you can die and still count. You just can't get any of the better weapons. What's up, Stampede? How you doing, man? Yeah, y'all moved into your new place? It's not using them to beat a game, it's just pointing out glitches and makes jokes. Oh, okay, got him. Treetop Town! What's up, Lunzi? I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Awesome, man. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. Sometimes it does use glitches to beat a game, but explain how turning Rambi into a gray Donkey Kong gives you any advantages. I think I've seen that you can do that glitch. No glitches. Pause tricks are okay. Sometimes. No. Not if you're, no pause tricks. Not like in Contra 3, that I hate that pause trick. Mega Man versus the Yellow Devil or whatever, that's a terrible pause trick. I'm with Dan on that. Alright. Yeah, this is usually where I'm like, alright, I gotta start focusing a little bit. I am from Wisconsin. So, you know, your neighbor to the south. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Focus cap. I usually go underneath there. I don't know why I went up there. It's the other one that we go underneath. What am I doing, Cap? Pay the fuck attention, Jesus. Had to get that G. Gotta have the Alright. This part always makes me nervous. Let's see. Lindsay, we have some rules around here. First off, don't be an asshole. Second off, saying Wind Waker or Gust of Goblins will get you timed out for 5 minutes. Also, keep politics out of it. What's up, Peter? Colorado for me. You guys getting a snowstorm in the next couple days? Yeah, we're getting some snow. I think tomorrow's only supposed to be like 3 to 5, and then possibly 2 to 4 more this weekend. We had snow. I don't know about a storm. I once banged a man from Wisconsin. I mean, I wish it was me, but it wasn't. I am Lindsay. I'm from Toronto. Getting hit with 40 centimeters tomorrow. Damn, Stampede. You still make those videos where you talk about 3 great such games, such a system, like best RPGs on DS? What's up, John? Finally done with work. Nice, man. We got barely any snow, but enough to make work give us a day off, so I'm able to catch a Captain stream. Hell yeah, man. I forgot. Where are you at? Nightcaps. Alright. Temple Tempest. This was a thorn in my side for a while because I just kept mistiming what I wanted to do at the end of the level. And so I tried a couple different strategies, and I think I've settled on one. Oink, oink. Yeah, so we got school off tomorrow, which I'm actually surprised they called it, but I'll take it. Here we go. There it is. That it is. That's what I like. West Virginia time. Okay. What did you say? What's up to me? But you meant to say what's up to Chris. Did I say hi to Peter again? I don't know what's going on. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia. Bargain Provo. The second off. What's Wind Waker? Ghosts of Goblins. They're video games that I hate. Ghosts and Goblins on the NES, and then Wind Waker's GameCube and Wii U. So yeah, it's just kind of a joke. Some people come in and say it on purpose to get timed out, and then we just, you know, have fun conversations. Peter's lucky Lion King's not on that list. Ooh, that was almost dumb, Cap. Oh, I was so mad. So I was recording some runs this weekend while I was sick. Just because, like, I did want to be around the kids to get them sick. And so, like, I spent a lot of time down here. And, Rachel had to talk to me about some stuff. And, like, so she came in and was talking to me. And it was right as I was starting this level. And so I paused it to talk to her. Unpaused it, and then I made a mistake. Like, I rolled into an enemy. Like, I never do that. Why would I do that? And I was like so annoyed. And it's one of those things where, like, in the moment you're like, God, why'd she have to talk to me right then? She messed me up. But in reality, it's like I had a chance to stop, compose myself, and start playing again. So it's not like it was her fault, but just in the moment, it was like getting mad. We do not utilize distance learning, which is fine by me because it fucking sucks and it doesn't work. The kids don't do shit. Let's be honest. We saw that during COVID. You know, they didn't do the work. And I say, let kids enjoy snow days. I mean, that was one of the best things as a kid. Like, to hear you didn't have snow, or I mean, you had a snow day and you didn't have... Kids should be able to enjoy them. You still have to play Wind Waker HD, Cap. I said I paid your price. It's true, but I don't have it, so... And I can't stream HD or HDMI games right now until I figure out my capture card. Oops, I said a naughty. Okay, I can deal with the Wind Waker and Ghosts and Goblins hate. But the Lion King? God, that game fucking sucks. Oh my god, a Lion King challenge? Well, I'm out. I'm not playing. Wives always talk to you at the right time. Oh my god, I love my wife, but she has the worst timing ever. I swear, every time like I'm home playing a game, I almost forgot my swordfish. She'll like call me from work or call from on the way home, and it'll be like the worst possible time. I'll be in the middle of a boss fight or something. And she can always tell. She's like, "Are you playing a video game?" I'm like, "No." But she's like, "I can just tell because you're short with me and stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm in the middle of something." It's like a lot of times, like I don't mind like her calling me like when she's leaving work and stuff because like I'll do the same thing. I don't know, it's just kind of nice. Like, hey, I'm on my way home. See you know, how was your day? That kind of stuff. But then sometimes what am I doing? Sometimes she'll just go on and on about like the tiniest little things, and I'm like, okay, you can tell me this stuff when you get home. But no, I get super impatient sometimes. I gotta focus. So I'm doing dumb things. Come here, sharky shark. Baby shark doo 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 doo. Baby shark doo 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 doo. What's coming up? What's coming up? That's what's coming up. I couldn't remember. Cap still needs a no death run hardcore. I will no death run hardcore when you finish Resident Evil 0 and Control. Boss levels, close scores in sports games, online, clutch moments in Call of Duty. You only stream Super Nintendo games? No, I stream pretty much anything that I can. I do everything on original hardware, and so I can't do like Game Gear games, or like 3DS or DS stuff like that. But I can do Wii U, Master System, Genesis, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, Game Boy Color, Sega Genesis. Did I say Sega Genesis? GameCube, Nintendo 64, NES, SNES, a little bit of everything. I didn't know about Engard in this level until my chat told me about it, and I've been playing this game for 30 years. Yep, same here. Nah, he streams a lot of things. He streams more modern stuff, but his capture card is having a fit. For real, this song is such a banger. It's great to listen to on a hard day. Yep. Baby Shark Dad. Oh, man. Quick question. Aquatic Ambience or Stickerbush Symphony? Dude, when I was recording a run the other night, I asked the same question. Oh, that's so tough. They are both amazing. I'd have to go... Oh, I think Stickerbush. I think. Bro, literally here. I'm like, I love you, babe, but we'll chit-chat when you get home. Yep. I mean to say he does stream modern, but like I said, his capture card's pushing him off. Super Mario 3, Contra. Yep, I played those. Love them. I know not a lot of this Resident Evil 0 of which you speak. Are you making requests? What's up, Carl? How you doing? Jim said to get over here to stream immediately. What's up, Jim? How you doing, man? How's your Lego stream going? Did you finish it? Bumblebee Rumble. Got to bring our boy Diddy back. Well, he's not really our boy because we barely use him in this challenge, but I do like Diddy. I prefer Donkey in this game just because he can kill, other than the enemy that neither of them can kill unless they have a barrel. Donkey can take care of everything, right? And even the armadillos. That's what I'm curious. Like, I know in the later levels there's some tough parts for Diddy, but is it doable to do a complete game with only Diddy and never using Donkey Kong? Ooh, that was close. Glad I turned around. Awesome, Jim. I'm full Stickerbush and Got G disagrees. They're just so good. They're both so good. I have to listen to them again, but I think Stickerbush is me. Have you played Demolition Man on SNES? I have. Yep. I haven't no, wait. Demolition Man. No, I have not. I was thinking of a different game. Every time you say Diddy, a bottle of baby oil spilled. Oh, God. Back to our boy Donkey Kong. Okay. I was so mad at my death on this one the other day. Or last night, I should say. I'll tell you exactly which claptrap it was, too, the little bitch. That one. Right there. So mad I didn't freaking hit it. Jumped on top of it. I was like, I know there's B coming. Nice and slow. Nice and slow, cat. I was worried about that. Taking it slow. I don't think there's anything else, but just gotta be careful. Oh, there you go. There we go. The YouTube God Metal does a great metal cover of Stickerbush Symphony, if that's your thing. Awesome, man. I'll check it out. What do both Diddy's have in common? They both love bananas. Diddy Kong is used for glitchless speedruns, so it's possible to beat the game without using Diddy. Okay, that's what I thought. Slip slide ride. Boop, boop, boop. There he is. I'm like, where's my Kremlin? As we progress further, I'm going to talk less and less. There you go. I was getting nervous on challenge runs with this level. I know the warp location, but I always pucker when I go for it. Yeah. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. All right, Ice Age Alley. Here we go. Okay. Lately, I've just been doing dumb things on this level. Okay, gotta remember, there's a frickin' Necky Jr. right here. Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Okay. I really don't like this part. Boom. I think this is a PB. I said in Peter's stream last night when he guys started playing this, what is 2 thumbs and has never beaten this game? Come on, Chris. I forgot about the warp and slip slide. I need to take a day off playing this game and do some research. Yep. Like I said, right when the challenge started, I researched every single warp. All right. Focus. This one does not have our buddy on guard. I'm gonna slow down too much there. So weird. I always play this level fast. And now with this challenge, though, I'm like, I gotta slow down. What am I doing? What am I doing? God. Chris, the perfect time to beat this game is during this challenge. Beat it and do a no-hit run at the same time. Oof. I was worried I hit the button too much there. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Just let the little jellyfish, squid things do their thing. No need to rush. I'm not surprised. In fact, I think I knew that before. But still. Alright, what do we got? Torchlight trouble! Okay. Sorry if you guys have a seizure. Because of the light flipping back and forth sometimes. They really did not think that through in this game. Like, you could have flipped it back without, like, shining the light at the screen, you know, just, like, I know what they're trying to do. Make it look like the flashlight is flashing past the camera, but still. That level's pretty easy. If I was good enough to make it this far during the challenge, I would be afraid of Poison Pond. Yeah, there's a, On Guard is in Poison Pond as well, though, which helps. Rope Bridge Rumble. I feel like, Winky's in this level because of all the bees, but I could be wrong. And dude, Nathan, like you've done a no death run of this game. You're definitely good enough to get this far in the challenge. I mean, you said first you made it with Slip Slide Ride. I mean, that's only a couple levels before this. Do I want to do this? That was dangerous, but it worked. No! God damn it. That was a good run. I just stopped thinking for a second. Son of a bitch. Playing again tomorrow, nice. God damn, that was a good run. Really good run. I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna go talk to my wife, and we'll do another run. guys. I'm back. Oh, that was such a bummer. We were doing so well, and to die like that. Ugh. What's up, J-Chip? So you're my bad luck charm, huh? You're my bad luck charm, you jackass. What's up, man? How you doing? Seizures didn't exist in 94, apparently. Yeah. J-Chip is your bad luck charm, it would seem, yup. The game arrived today. That's technically not a hit. Yeah, but you can't die either. Donkey Kong is an LJN game? No. No, it's not. Oops. Sorry. Alright, where was I? Where's the chat? There it is. Fly, Eagles, fly. Dude, that was awesome. I love seeing the Chiefs get smacked. This means stack time for me. Talks with the wife's gonna be lengthy. Dude, I actually told her. I'm like, because she was telling me a story about work. I'm like, I don't have a lot of time. I need to get back to streaming. Like, tell me later. I made chicken talks. Very nice. Let me tell you something. What you gonna do, brother? Nathan, how far are you in your run? You did not miss it. Eugene, it was his break. We had a really good run, though. Really good run. Just made it to almost the end of Gorilla Glacier. Just got to finish the current video I'm working on. I'm on game 6 out of 8. J-Chip Stove Slipside is my personal best. After watching Captain leave me in the dust, I'll for sure be on tomorrow. I'm feeling better for sure, Eugene. Thank you, man. A couple good nights of sleep with NyQuil, that helped. Because basically Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I did not get good sleep. First, I was trying Mucinex because that's what Rachel takes. And she's like, try it because we were out of NyQuil, and that didn't really help. Plus, over the weekend, I was like, I can sleep in. I don't have to, like, wake up early for school, so I didn't need to sleep as good. Plus, I didn't have, like, as stuffy of a nose yet. And, I mean, I think a lot of you know I have sleep apnea, so I have a mask. But my mask is nose only. And so if my nose is stuffed, I can't use the mask. So sleeping fine, like, I wasn't sleeping well, but it wasn't because my nose. But then my nose got congested the other night. And so I took some stuff for that. And then I was like, I need NyQuil just to knock me out. So that's helped the last 2 nights. Alright, Cap, I picked another good game for Hobo to play. Hell yeah. Great China Force podcast, by the way. Appreciate all the Zelda talk. Yeah, no worries, man. Alright. Here we go. How do we top that, guys? How do we top that? That was such a good run. I was feeling it. Like, I was not worried at all. And then I heard Rachel come in, and I was like thinking in my head I was gonna go talk to her and stuff, and I just lost concentration. I think because I got caught in the middle of, as a kid, I've always kind of like bounced just slightly on those tires, and then did a big jump when I needed to. But I did that the other day on practice, and it made me mess up. So I'm like, no, I'm just gonna jump big, but then I decided to not jump big, and I got caught in between what I wanted to do. And you know what? In a game that you're familiar with, you can't mix things up. You have to go with what you're comfortable with. Top it by beating the game without getting hit. Yep. NyQuil, aka the sledgehammer of sleepy time. Yep. I think tonight I should be good. I don't think I'll need to take anything. Maybe something for my nose. But we'll see. By the way, how's the sound, guys? Nobody said anything about if the music was too loud or anything, or soft, so I assume it's good. Just remember, I can't do anything about a mic. I don't have, like, an external mic. It's just through my laptop now, because my other mic broke because of my daughters. But it was an accident. I just need to buy a new one. So if anyone knows any good, cheap mics, let me know. Sounds good. Awesome. Thanks, J-Chip. Sucks when you, like, have to start all the way over. Like, God, I was so far. You know, Peter, I think you should allow us to die, just not take a hit. J-Chip, we were talking about you earlier. You were saying how you were unsure if you want to use the warps. Nathan was on my side too. Use the warps, man. In this challenge, use everything you can, because it is hard enough on its own. Sounds good, Crazy. It's a laptop mic. Good. I think I'm going to go to bed. Night, guys. All right, Sitter Hobo. Have a good night, man. I did see some yellow in the Super Bowl 60 logo, so maybe the team will finally make it. Good cheap Mike. I'm sure there's a good cheap hooker named Mike around somewhere. Nice. Nice, Chris. Chris, when are you going to stream Yars Rising again? I think I'm getting close to finishing it. I will say, not being familiar with like Yar's Revenge or anything like that, like it took a while to figure out the hacking, like how to do some of those mini games. I will also say the game is pretty easy. I've only died once against, I think it was the third boss, the missile commander. But then the second boss, I did better on against than the first boss. And you would think that she was supposed to be harder, but I'm liking it for the most part. That's what I did this weekend, basically, when Rachel and the kids weren't here. Just because we had other stuff going on, and obviously they didn't want to be around me being sick. I was watching Dexter. I'm rewatching the original show, and then playing Yars Rising. At one point, I think I watched 5 episodes of Dexter in a row. I think that was Friday, when when everybody else was at school, and I took the day off. Oops, what am I doing? There we go. All right, back to Thursday. Awesome. Did you take last Thursday off? Can't remember. I think next week, now that this challenge will be done, I'm going to start up Metal Gear Solid Twin Snakes. I want to play through that. So I could use save states? No, no save states. No, like, not anything that's not part of the game. So you can't save state, you can't use glitches. Like, you can use the warps that are built into the levels. You can use animal buddies. Anything like that. But yeah, no save states. Save states would make it too easy. Besides this, are there any other games you think you could do a no-hit run on? I mean, obviously, Contra and Super C. I mean, that's a no-death run, right? Same thing. Oh gosh, I don't know. I had to think about it. I mean, probably the Spyro games. 1, 2, and 3. I know those games really well. Possibly Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2. I was thinking about today, because I just listened to the Crash Bandicoot 2 podcast for the Cartridge Club, about doing a no-death run of Crash Bandicoot. Not like 100% no-death run, just like beat every level without dying. I think I could do that. Dexter never hit it for me, but I really want to see John Lithgow season. Yeah, that's a great season. Anyone going to see the new Snow White movie? I didn't know there was a Snow White movie. What's up, David? How you doing, man? The first 45 minutes of my last stream was dealing with that bastard missile commander. Okay, yep. Yeah, I died once on him. Then I figured it out. Twin Snakes is so good. Yeah, I'm excited. Super Mario Bros. 3 no-hit run? Yeah, possibly. The problem with that, it's such a long game. You know, what's nice about this game is, honestly, my no-death run took, what? Just over an hour, maybe an hour 15? Hour 20 tops? I mean, yes, you could use warp whistles and stuff, but um, God, if you're gonna play the whole game, I mean that's I think generally an entire run of Super Mario Brothers 3 is 3 to 3.5 hours for me. When I just play it the way I play it, not like trying to rush through it or anything. Super Mario World, probably. I mean, at least that one you can save and come back to. Yeah, I think a no-hit run for Super Mario World on Super Nintendo Lunzi would work. I think I could do that. See how short that level is, J-Chip, if you use the warp? Super Mario Bros. 3 should have had passwords to save. Yeah, I agree. Damn, my NDR was pushing 90 minutes for this game, was it? And I could be wrong. I don't remember. I don't think it was an hour and a half. But again, I could be wrong. I mean, this was... I think Peter said the other day, I think he was talking to Mr. Mullet's stream. I think I did it in 2020. Might have been 2021. So, I mean, it's been a few years. But I don't think it was an hour and a half. I want to say at most an hour 20 for my NDR. I also, with the NDR, because I could take a hit, I did a lot of just like sprinting through levels. I know, but I want to try to beat each level without using warps, but I might have to. Oh, for sure. Have you've never played this game all the way through, have you, J-Chip? Because if you haven't, my suggestion would be is obviously, you're probably not going to beat the whole game with a no-hit run your first time playing the game, right? Because you're not experienced with it. So I would say is, for the no-hit run, use the warps. And then when the challenge is over, actually go through the game and beat it normally. And like really experience everything. Experience the bonus levels. Take your time. Don't use warps. Because that's how you truly appreciate this game. To be fair, I stand by having the sloppiest NDR of this game on YouTube, yeah. Hey, doesn't matter if it's sloppy. Right? As long as you get it done. I'm glad that last guy always goes left first. Exactly, yep. For a no-hit, use warps. And then play it through normally. I mean, I appreciate the want to beat it without warps. Because it just feels better. You know, it feels like you're not taking the easy way out, but for this hardest level in the game, I think if you play it all the way through without using the it's not necessarily a warp, but it skips you past part of the level, is Snow Barrel Blast. Because you've got so many barrels you have to deal with, and plus the snow just kind of makes it distracting. And it's the spinning barrels, which means you have to be very accurate. Gorilla Glacier, no warp. Well, Gorilla Glacier is the area, right? So I think Snow Barrel Blast is the level. Yeah. There we go. Yep, I agree, Nathan, for sure. Snow Barrel Blast. No using that that shortcut for sure. I mean, I know that was the level I was most nervous about during my no death run. It was kind of like, if I made it past Snow Barrel Blast during my no death run, I was like, okay, I can get this done. Anything in NDR DKC2 at some point? Yeah, I'd like to. But man, that game's longer. So that no death run takes longer. And the thing is, like, obviously, like, I'd want to do it in one run, but I mean, if you had to save and come back to it, you could. That was a bold strategy, Donkey. A bold strategy. Here goes the NDR life. You know, you do that, Chris. I'm rooting for you. I love how good they made the hit detection in this game. So it's like something like that, getting through like all these parts on these ropes, is super fair. Like, imagine how hard this game would be if it had bad hit detection. Like, this part would be so tough. Oh, shit. That was almost terrible, guys. I had an itch on my foot, and so I was, like, itching it, and I couldn't focus on the game. Going for a 1cc on life. There we go. Oh! In my head, I was like, I need to go down a little bit further, and I didn't. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. J-Chip, I'm between NDR DKC2 or 100% Sonic Adventure 2 battle, but I have so many other projects I gotta wrap up, right? Duh, Rare's the best. God, what a dumb death. It is what it is. That happens. You know, Chris, you've probably seen me play this game so much, you can, like, live vicariously through me and say you've beaten this game. This is one of those games I wish I could experience for the first time again. Just because this game seems to have a reputation for being difficult, but I've been playing it for so long, I don't remember struggling with it. I don't remember this game being hard. All I have in my entire memory is just being able to beat this game no problem. So I wish I could experience it again from the beginning. I mean, I don't know what attempt... Tonight, it's attempt 3, but I don't know overall. I haven't kept track of how many I've done. I've beaten this game through osmosis. There you go, Chris. So you're saying I can say I know Death Run Battletoads through Nathan. Exactly. Exactly. I got one more run with you, Cap. I gotta stop promising my girlfriend I'll do things on my next day off. Yet here it is. Yep. Yeah, I probably only have one more run in me tonight. I mean, obviously, I don't have school tomorrow, but still, I am going to bring the kids to school because that is something I rarely get to do, because since Rachel and I are both teachers in different districts that are both at least a half hour away from where we live, we always rely on, like, grandparents and other family members to bring the girls to school and pick them up, so it's always fun to be able to bring them ourselves. And then I gotta run to school real quick and get my computer since I left it there. so tempted to just not do any work tomorrow for school, but at the same time, it's like, gotta take advantage of a day like this and actually, like, get ahead on some stuff. No, J-Chip, you earned that. I worked too damn hard for you to piggyback that. I just need to beat Battletoads at all. I never have. Never really attempted it. But I need to get my CRT hooked up to my capture card and stuff so I can play it without lag. When you stream Battletoads and Battle Maniacs, I can do that. That one I've never played. J-Chip, it was 10. It was harder than Battletoads NDR since I had 30 years of bad habits to unlearn. Oh, on the DKC one, really? Harder than Battletoads? That's insane. Yeah, better get ahead even for a little if you can, exactly. I mean, obviously having the day off, like, it pushes everything we were doing a day. But still. The only thing that I do struggle with is tomorrow in 3 of my classes, 6th grade, 7th grade, and geometry, we're reviewing for a test on Friday. And I always like giving 2 days of, like, we don't do 2 days of review, but like having 2 days between, or a day between the review and the test to give them extra time to, like, ask for help and stuff like that. And so obviously now with no school tomorrow, the review is pushed to Thursday. But I also hate having tests on Mondays. Because let's be honest, other than these extremely studious kids, which aren't the kids who really need to study that hard, most of the kids aren't going to study over the weekend, and then you've got multiple days not, you know, looking at the material. And so it's just, I feel like the scores would be worse on a Monday. I also don't want to, like, keep pushing it back. So I think we might just do a one day, just do review Thursday, test Friday. Stream all the rare games! I mean, I've streamed a lot. I've streamed this. I've streamed DKC1. I'm sorry, this is DKC1. I've streamed DKC2 and 3. I've done A Nightmare on Elm Street. I've done Battletoads and... Oh, shit, we're messing this up. Battletoads and Double Dragon. That's rare, isn't it? I'm really hoping I can find the Game Boy version of Battletoads and Double Dragon this year at a convention. So I can stream that, and then I'll have played every port of that game. I didn't stream GoldenEye. I've done DK64. I want a sequel to DK64. God, I love that game. I know I'll probably never get one because a lot of people don't like it because it's such a big collectathon, but I love it. Got to give them time for it to sink in, but yeah, test on Monday sounds rough. The thing is, though, like, they should need it to sink in because we've been studying it for the entire chapter, you know. And obviously, if they pay attention in class and they do their homework, nothing on it should seem tough. Like, they should know it all. But we know how that goes. What's up, DJ Bean? How you doing? It's weird following an algebra teacher. Only reason I passed algebra in high school was my girlfriend's mom was the teacher. Oh, nice. Battletoads Double Dragon disappointed me. It was too easy. Which version did you play? I always found the Genesis. Well, it's always hard to tell because I grew up playing the Super Nintendo one, and I never did beat that as a kid. Um, and I did beat it eventually on stream, and then I played the Genesis one like a week later, and I think I did a 1 credit clear my first either my first attempt or the first night that I played it. And then playing the NES one did not take super long to beat either, just because I was so familiar with the games. Obviously, they're slightly different, but for the most part, they're the same. So it's hard to know because you're not playing them fresh. But I do think the SNES one is kind of hard because they make it very difficult to beat with the toads. You almost have to beat with the dragons because when you do your run and kick, their kick actually knocks them back. The toads doesn't, which makes it hard to fight some of them. Battle Toads Double Dragon is rare. I'm looking for the SNES version MGC. Nice. Gonna play DK64 this year. Do it. I love that game. NES Battletoads Double Dragon? Yeah. You should try the other versions. I think Genesis is the easiest. Obviously, and again, I don't know about the Game Boy one yet. Oh my god, that was terrible. Good thing we made it. Dark Queen of Battletoads Double Dragon was a letdown. She kept throwing lives and heals. Yep. Beat NES with Rash. Yeah. The NES one and the Genesis one, it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like. But the Super Nintendo, it just feels like it's hard mode with the Toads. Which sucks, because I do like playing with the Toads. Just because in the one level where they, like, with the sticks, they, like, hit the people up in the air and, like, hit them like baseballs and stuff. Like, I love that. At the same time, having the dragons pogo stick the enemies into the floor is hilarious, too. Oh, shit. We gotta take the slightly harder way. At least I think it's slightly harder. Just because those bees. Yep, no school tomorrow, Mr. Malug. I also got to play Banjo-Tooie at some point. Me too. I played Banjo-Kazooie back when the Cartridge Club did it a few years ago. That's honestly the game that got me into the Cartridge Club. So I think that's the first game I played along with them on. I was actually on the podcast before that. Musty Hobbit had me join the God of War 2018 podcast because he knew I was such a big God of War fan. But I didn't actually play all the way through that game before that podcast. I only played through most of it. And so yeah, Banjo-Kazooie was the first game I played with them completely. It was fun. Damn, now I gotta check out Game Boy Battletoads Double Dragon. Didn't remember it existed. Yep. I've not found it yet. JH Banjo-Kazooie is my favorite N64 game. Hot take, Banjo-Tooie is not so good. Really? Why don't you like Banjo-Tooie as much, Nathan? Like I said, I've never played it, so I have no experience with it. Oh, shit. Almost messed that up. It is extremely hard to make it through without getting hit if you don't hit that barrel in the air. No, I'm not. Well, I don't remember if I'm hosting it or if I'm a guest. I'm on it. I know that. But Ryan is the one who typically hosts the Zelda podcasts. But I can't remember. There was one I feel like he said he wanted to be, I could host, but he wanted to be a guest. But I don't know if that was a Zelda one. Can't remember. Oof. There we go. Yo, God of War Ragnarok is so good. It is. I love it. I think I like the first one a little bit better, but they're both fantastic. Sorry, E. I'm allowed to cuss. I'm a 36-year-old man. Banjo-Tooie seemed like it was too ambitious coming off of Banjo-Kazooie success. Full disclosure, I never played it as a kid. Okay. I can say anything I want. I can't wait to hear Ryan whine on this guy. Dude, he is... I like Ryan, but he is super annoying with this whole Skyward Sword thing. Like, so I came in late to the Shining Force premiere last night. And I come in, and they're literally talking about Wind Waker. And I see that Ryan had been talking about Skyward Sword, too. It's like, why? Why did this come up? What's the point of it coming up? 35-year-old this Friday. Well, happy early birthday, Nathan. No life, bro. You're right. I got no life. Nothing. Either way, as the newbie to that game, I want to be on the Skyward Sword podcast. I need to pick a side. For sure. I mean... I'll let Ryan know, but we might be full already. There's a few of us that have been on the Zelda podcast a lot the last couple of years. It's kind of been a tradition. I mean, obviously, I wasn't on Minish Cap this last year just because I didn't want to replay it. But before that, I was on the Twilight Princess one. Then was there one other one that I was on? I can't remember. So, but yeah, a lot of times it's Stump, Atomic Bomb, me, and Ryan. Yeah, of course, Nathan. Not too much younger than me. I'll be 37 in April. God of War Ragnarok is my second favorite game story behind Last of Us 2. Nice. Dude, Last of Us 2 has such an amazing story. I get so annoyed when people say they don't like that game. All because they're so mad what happens at the beginning. It's like, if you stop playing it at the beginning, then you missed some of the greatest storytelling in video game history. The emotions that game makes you feel, that roller coaster of emotions of like, as you go through the game of like being shocked and pissed off and hating certain characters, to where you are at the end of the game and how you feel about each character, it's amazing that a game takes you through that. It's just amazing. And I know you, I think you mentioned it on my my video where I talked about the games I beat. How you watched did you say you watched your girlfriend play it, Nathan? And so you were able to like live it again, like through her. And so that made the story just as good as the first time, whereas like when I replayed it on the remastered version, it didn't have the same effect on me, which sucks because I love the story. But again, I still love the game. It's just when you've got a story like that, it's one of those that you just wish you could experience again completely for a first time. You could forget it all and go through it again. And I don't want to obviously spoil too much for people who haven't played it, but I'll have to talk to you separately, Nathan. That's how you're supposed to do that part. That wasn't perfect. I think I was still worried I was going to hit something, but a lot better than last time. What was the upcoming podcast you were saying I should be on? Ah, shit. Now I don't remember. Let me look. Look at the list. Make my math test easier. Maybe you should pay attention and study. What was I going to do? Yeah, I did play through it with her. I swore I'd never replayed after the first time. I'm hyped and nervous for this show for season 2. Yeah, I want to rewatch season 1 again before it comes out. Talking Ragnarok and The Last of Us Season 2 makes me hyped. Yeah. They're so good. Alright, what was I going to say? I was going to look up the games of the month. Alright, where is it? Sorry, I had to switch Google Drives. Cartridge Club. There it is. God, what was it? I don't know, man. So we got NES month is coming up for March Madness. Skyward Sword is then we got Star Wars, which obviously we haven't chosen yet. Diddy Kong Racing, Devil May Cry 3, and then the Patreon vote. So I don't know what I was talking to you about, man. Oh, actually, Q-Dogs are hosting Skyward Sword. Ryan and I are just guests, so we might be able to get you on. We'd probably have to bring it up soon, J-Chip. Just because, like I said, Atomic Bomb and Stumptown are usually on the Zelda ones. What were the last couple of years of Zelda? Minish Cap, which I didn't do. Oh, 2 years ago we... Oh, Tears of the Kingdom. I was on Tears of the Kingdom. That's it. I was on Tears of the Kingdom, Twilight Princess... Yeah, go ahead, Chris. What was I? Thought I heard someone complain about your language, Captain. I had that happen in my last stream as well. Yeah. Let's see. I'm still waiting on Dad Little Podcast's reasoning to why Last of Us 2 sucked ball. Exactly. Like, dude, if you're gonna say something like that, you gotta give a reason why. 39 years old, damn it, I can say whatever shit I want to say on my fucking streams. Exactly. That's why it was so funny, like, it's obviously like I'll have a beer on stream sometimes. And at my old school where I taught, and like some kids saw that, like, oh, we saw you have a beer. I'm like, you're right. Because at this point I was probably about 30, maybe maybe a year or two younger than 30. I'm like, look, I'm almost a 30-year-old man. I've been able to drink for many years. I can have a drink on stream. There's something about a personal life and a professional life. Oh man, I almost screwed that up. I gotta stop talking and think, because now we're getting to the harder levels. Boing! Here we go. J-Chip, if someone can explain why Last of Us sucks, I'd love to hear it. I never drink on streams. Bad decorum. Well, tonight it's just water, because I'm still getting over being sick. But typically on Friday nights, I'll have a drink. I was still feeling pretty crappy during the Super Bowl, so I didn't have a drink during that. We usually have a Super Bowl party with Rachel's family, because we all live in the same area. But her mom, sister, and niece, and her niece's best friend all went on a 3-day cruise. So they were gone. I was sick, so we decided just to not do it. We just chilled at home. The girls watched it a little bit with me. Rachel watched it a little bit with me, but I pretty much watched it by myself for the most part. But Rachel doesn't care about either of the teams, so she didn't really care about watching it like she would normally. Whereas I'm like, no, I want to see the Chiefs lose. She's like, don't you want to see history? I'm like, no. That's the way I am with sports. I'd much rather see a lot of different teams win than the same team win over and over again. Unless it was like my favorite team. Obviously, then I want them to win every year. But other than that, I drink like that on my streams. Coffee with 50 milliliters each of coffee, liqueur, and Irish creams. Yeah, it's not like I get crazy on streams. Like I have a beer. It was nice seeing Kenny Pickett get a ring. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was hoping the Eagles would win, but I also was hope. What am I doing? Got to get in, the swordfish on guard. But I was expecting at least a close game, and dude, they just rocked him. I was kind of worried about the officiating at first because let's be honest, there were some bad calls both ways at the beginning. I was like, okay, come on. But then by the end, it didn't seem like there were a ton of bad calls. I mean, there was definitely some missed ones for sure. Like when on that strip sack of Mahomes, he definitely got hit in the head and the helmet, which typically they're gonna call. Oh shoot! Oh crap! Typically they're gonna call that, but at the same time, like Jalen Carter was getting held big time. So it's like, well, if you're gonna call the roughing the passer, you better call the holding too. I mean, that would have just negated it and like replayed the down, but still. But other than that, I felt like there weren't any like terrible calls other than those two at the beginning. Man, Mahomes was running for his life. That D-line was insane. I had to think about what I was doing for a second. Like where I was. I cared about the halftime show. I don't know who was embarrassed more, the Chiefs or Drake. See, the thing, I never care about the halftime show. And I don't listen to Kendrick Lamar, but I did enjoy it. I thought he did a nice job. Yeah, Drake. Whew. Boing. The thing is, I don't even know why Kendrick Lamar and Drake are even beefing in the first place. I have no idea. I've just seen like people talking about it on Twitter, but not like ever like what it's about. Should be it, right? Yep. Eagles won by the end of the second quarter. Yep. And I was happy. My brother's an Eagles fan, so I was happy for him. And I love A.J. Brown. Wish he never would have been traded from the Titans. The Chiefs O-line couldn't do anything that entire game. Nope. I think the Chiefs' plan was to contain Saquon, which they did, but they planned for nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, I was actually impressed with how well they played against Saquon. I was expecting him at some point to get going and break off some bigger runs, but they contained him. I will say that pass, that last, I think it was the last touchdown that the Chiefs scored was a 65-yard touchdown from Mahomes to Worthy. That was a beautiful pass. I was also happy to see DeAndre Hopkins score a touchdown. Let's be honest, that's probably the only Super Bowl he's ever going to make. And obviously he was a Titan for a year and a half. But A.J. Brown was a Titan longer, so I was much happier to see him get a ring than I would have to see DeAndre get a ring. Plus, Hopkins, you're on the Chiefs. I don't want to ever see the Chiefs win again. They've had their time in the sun. Yeah, these barrels just freely spin. They are the toughest barrels. was almost late on that one. It was almost going diagonal, southwest. That would have been bad. I think that's it, right? That's it. Yep. Boom. I could tell you, but it's a year-long feud about things and friendly to YouTube. Yeah, no worries, man. No, we're not gonna get Derrick Henry back. You better retire a Titan, though. That's all I gotta say. I hate this level as a run ender, but it's so was so good with tension building atmosphere. Yeah, the level itself is fantastic. In a challenge like this, it's not. In a no death run, it's not. I almost thought I messed that up. Oh my god, what am I doing? What am I doing? Dumb things, Captain. Dumb things. I really hope we keep Joseph Fields next year. Yeah, probably. You better do better than Nathan. What's up, Dylan? Hillary, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. I think Nathan said I've got him beat so far. But hell, Nathan's done a no death run of Battletoads, so he's a damn good gamer. Ooh, I was gonna say we gotta get this. I really don't want to go through this level without our buddy. What the hell's his name? Why can't I think of his name? He's the ostrich. Espresso. There we go. Espresso. It's Espresso. I loved as a kid figuring out that those little ankle biters couldn't get you if they were on a flat surface when you were on Espresso. Oh, man. What's up, Eric? How you doing, man? What's up, Dial Up Chronicles? How you been? Wait, Dylan, you have Persona 4 to finish. JHF, if we don't, then we'll just have to tank. Some of my coworkers are bleeding into your channel. Hell, that's awesome. Pittsburgh never tanks. We've cursed at having 10 and 7 seasons. Oh man, deleted messages, hidden people. I miss some fun. The ostrich's name's Sabrina Carpenter. Nice. I'll finish Persona 4 when it stops sending twists at me. Peter, did you see my run? My first run? How far I made it? Oh, we gotta fix the glasses. There we go. Croctopus chase. I honestly don't mind this one. Honestly, it's just a lot of fast swimming. Other than that, there's not a ton of things to have to worry about. I mean, there are some. Don't get me wrong. For the most part, it's just swim fast. What am I doing? Did that last time. It's also weird not having on guard. It's the only swimming level without him that I know of. Maybe he's somewhere, but I don't think so. That one was much better than the last time. At least the great relaxing music helps it from being a super, like, even more anxious level. You know, you can just relax to the music, focus on your movements. That should be the last one. There you go. I didn't. I had to step away for a bit. We made it to, where did we meet? I think the level after this. I think the level after Torchlight Trouble. Maybe 2 after. I can't remember. I think it was the level before the boss. And it's such a dumb death. I don't like the squids in this level. Yeah. How about them Mavericks? Yeah, I don't know why they traded Luca. The art in this game is so much better than I remember from a kid. It's so beautiful, dude, it is. And what's crazy is, as good as this game looks, I think it is the worst looking of the trilogy. Which is insane because of how good it does look. I like this level. I feel like it is kind of like a break. I mean, obviously there's a lot of jumping you have to do and being careful you don't hit stuff. But it's not like a super tough level. It is also short. You made it to the level before the boss. That's what I thought, yeah. 3 looks good, but the art direction got weird with the crumbling. So for sure, I would agree. Damn it, Cap, you're making me want to play tonight instead of doing dishes. Yep, here's what it is. Rope Bridge Rumble. You definitely need to play tonight instead of do the dishes. Dishes can wait till tomorrow. You only have a few days to get your run in. Yep. This is it. A couple more days. That's what, like, I originally wanted to start Twin Snakes tonight. But then I was like, God, the 14th is Friday. And runs are due the 15th, right, Peter? And I was like, shit, I got to get more runs in. Especially with it being, you know, now it's the week and I'm going to have a lot of, obviously, work. It's like, shoot, I've got to actually make my runs count because I don't have a lot of them left. What sucks is when we died, we were getting pretty close to the end of this level. It was right here. We fell off that tire. God, we were so close to the edge. PB! New PB! Cap is for the people. I try to be. I try. The 15th at midnight, so night going into Sunday, yeah. As prior service Lance Corporal, I have to respect the orders of a captain. I'll tell my girlfriend that Captain Algebra told me to tell you to wash your own dishes. Oh, dude, don't get me in trouble. Oh, man. All right, really naughty rampage. Boop. Creme Croc. Oh, Oil Drum Alley. I hate this level. I don't like this level normally. Honestly, I don't like this area. Be honest. This section of the game is not my favorite. Not that it's overly tough or anything. Like during a normal run. It's just, I don't know, I just don't like it. Gotta open that up for the fun of it. And the music's still fantastic. Oh no! Captain! You dumb shit. Ah! Alright. There's our record right now, Oil Drum Alley. We can do this though, we're so fucking close. I usually go further, I don't know what I was doing. See, it happens when you're so used to doing something, then you change something up, you mess up. Were tires in this game because they are common sight in primate exhibits at a zoos? I don't think so, but could be. I like a hot second round with Naughty. They just said, let's make him jump higher. Yep. Hey, Peter, sorry for not being too chatty, working and lurking, but cheering you on. Thank you, Eugene. Unfortunately, we screwed it up. We screwed it up. I'm so mad. That's what we're going to do. We're going to just finish the game. We're just going to finish the game. Just to practice. Might as well. We're already this far. Except I don't like playing this as Diddy. I want my boy Donkey. See, that's what I usually do. Feels so weird playing as Diddy. We're gonna still treat it like what? How did I completely miss that barrel? I want to treat it like a no-hit run, so I want to get through without taking a hit. So if we take a hit, we're just gonna die on purpose and start over. So mad, so mad. Why did I stop? Why did I stop? That was poop-tastic. Yep. Damn it, you're gonna make me work for it. I am. What's up, GWN? It was pretty good. We died on this one. No. In this game, I prefer Donkey Kong. I do like him in 2. But Dixie's better, in my opinion, just because of her hair twirl. But I like how he climbed. Oh, that's right. This is the part where he throws a couple fast ones. See, I haven't been practicing the entire game lately. I've been just starting over. And that made me forget this part. With that particular orangutan. Watch yourself no hit while practicing the pressure off. Yeah, right, never mind. Cat made an oil drum alley and slipped up, so now he's just going to finish the game. Yep. This one has a warp. Right away at the beginning. Wait, I want to... I think I used Diddy. Yeah. That, I believe, is the last level with a warp. It's so weird how there's so many in 2 in the beginning of 3, and then all of a sudden they stop. You think Makey Kong is related to King Louie? Probably. What level are we on? I don't remember the name of this. I almost forgot about that jack wagon. I know I hate this level, though. This is another one that I dreaded during my no-death run. Because I remember I had a really good run going, and then I died on a one of these mini neckies with their stupid... Oh, come on, Cap! Just dumb things. That's where I was going to die, wasn't I? But your fave is Baby Kong. Oh, God. Kitty Kong's the effing worst. Oh, Elevator Antics. Yeah, okay. So I thought it was Elevator Antics, but... Get off the damn rope. Oh, so yeah, I thought once I saw that necky, I'm like, Elevator Antics has a lot of neckies. Or baby neckies. Mini neckies. Whatever they're called. Knew I shouldn't have rolled there. I should have just stopped in the middle. That's one of those where, like, if my no-hit run was still going, I would have stopped for sure. But since it wasn't going, like, I felt like I could be a little bit more riskier. Just to try things. Because that's what I normally do, and then I just go. No need to feel like I should try to roll or something. Oof! That scared me. It's like, I forgot about it. In my head, I was like, I think something's coming. And I was right. Boing. Stupid bird. Ooh, I thought we were going to miss it. Really don't like that dude. Really don't like this dude either. Oh. Unfortunately, I have to bounce. All right, see you, Nathan. Have a good one. I at least need to be washing dishes as my girl falls asleep. Never promised to wash all of them. The only Baby Kongs I know of the first Donkey is Donkey Kong when he gets transformed into Baby in the cartoon. Baby DK and Yoshi's on the DS. Kitty Kong's a bit different, though. When you lose a life with him, he screams like Tom the Cat. Yeah, I just hate Kitty Kong. They should have, honestly, they should have just put Donkey Kong game in the 3rd game. So yeah, there's On Guard right there, guys. If you guys didn't know it. Makes that level, this level, easier. Not like amazingly easier, but at least gives you that extra hit you can take. Still got to remember where all these spinners are. And you don't want to swim too fast because of the fish. Yeah, this is the level I know the least for the swimming levels. All the other ones I'm pretty confident in. Keep going. Here's the thing. Let's see. Definitely gotta take this slow. It's like I know there's one coming. Where's it coming from? Love how sometimes they automatically go attack the enemies. Sometimes it screws you over, but oh shit. Do. Forgot to take this part slow. It's good practice without On Guard though. Oh, so he has a name? Learn something new every day. I always called him Baby Kong. Yep, it's Kitty Kong. Speaking of squids, some giant squid is covered in oil and still alive, and ship cleaned it up and released back to wild. That's cool, Eric. Minecart madness. There is no warp on this one. But I actually find it to be the easier minecart level. It's interesting, though, how they chose in this one to have you jump out of the... Oh, shit. I usually jump for the rope. I don't know why I did it differently. Why you jump out of the cart this time versus in the other one you jump with the entire cart. I wonder why they made that switch. Not really, I took a hit there. Come on, Cap, you idiot. Squid didn't struggle? That's good. Oh, shit. We forgot we hit a save point. So, yeah, we've had some bad moments. But I am also playing looser right now, which I think is making me screw up more. I was a little bit more focused when I still had the run going. That's honestly, in all my practice runs, that's the first time I've screwed up on this level. They wanted you to jump over the zingers. Yep. And Eric, I think we're good to go for this weekend, but let's just keep an eye on the weather. I know we're supposed to get more snow on Saturday. And I don't want you to have to drive all the way here if it's going to be super snowy that day. This is another level that, like, when I normally play this game, this level does not worry me at all. Like, yeah, when you're going for a no-hit run or a no-death run, it makes me super nervous. But I usually just, like, trust myself, because, like, I'll see where something is in the light, and then I'll go for it even in the dark. And I was doing that during a practice run of this, and I completely screwed something up. I, like, missed a platform. I'm like, that's weird. Usually I line them up perfectly, even in the dark. Ooh. I think it was that platform I jumped and missed. It was super weird. That was dumb. That was dumb. It's a good point. We can always do it the following day. Yeah, I just have to... For some reason, I was, like, thinking that something was going on Sunday. But I don't think so. I know the girls have Girl Scouts, but Rachel brings them because Girl Scouts is always on the weekend that it's my turn to grocery shop. So I think Sunday would be good. God damn it. What am I doing? Like, you gotta practice like this is the real thing. Because if we get to this level, we can't freaking die on it, you know? And I felt like my no-death run of this went better than my no-hit run's going. Which, honestly, taking hits in this level is not the problem. It's the dying. I knew I was in trouble there. That's gonna be a tough part. There you go. That one's a tough level. Alright. Boss Dumb Drum. He is dumb. You know, if he just came straight down without stopping first, he'd have a better chance of hitting you. As a kid, this last part where he does the armadillos always stressed me out. Either way, when you see me, I'll be wearing a hockey jersey. I'm going to wear my new Minnesota North Wild jersey so you know what to look for. Awesome, Eric. Tanked up trouble. This level I'm not worried about. It's just so weird how different this feels from the no death run. Like I said, after I made it past Snow Barrel Blast, I was like, I've got this. But with a no-hit run, I'm still like, there's parts that you just worry about after that level. Like Blackout Basement. That one's a tougher. What am I doing? I don't need to go up there. These cave themes are so underrated. Like everyone talks about aquatic ambience, but this song is fantastic. So weird how like this guy actually falls on the platform. This next guy just falls in the gap. The North Stars had Packers colors, but they had green was brighter. Yeah, the Wild does throwback every once in a while, and they try to look at the old North Stars. That's cool. This is the first level where it's long enough that you get to hear all of life of them on the mines. Yep. And I agree, criminally underrated. Manic Mincers. This is it's a low-key tougher level. And like they give you Ramby, but honestly, I feel like Ramby is a detriment at times. Just because he's so heavy and kind of makes the jumping weirder. But at the same time, I'm going to use him because he gives me an extra hit. So I knew there was another beaver showing up. What makes this especially hard is there's that platforming on the moving pedestal while jumping over all of these grinders. Like if it was just this, it's not that bad. I didn't mean to go in there. Ah, son of a bitch. Remember, if you take a hit in here, it still counts as a hit. So that has to be one that you do not want to hit. Don't want to get in there. Life on the Mind's probably my favorite, along with the Ice Cave music. Yeah, Ice Cave's great too. Like I said, this soundtrack is so good. Everyone talks about aquatic ambience, but everything is good. What the heck? I don't know why I was running so fast. I mean, that was my bad. It just didn't feel like I was on the frickin' pedestal right. Like I said, just having Ramby at that point is just obviously a detriment. It's nice to have that hit, but it's honestly probably easier just to play it with Donkey and Diddy. Gotta watch out for that. Yep. Easy thing to run into there. This is one of those levels where the exit sign is so early compared to where the actual exit is. It just throws you off. There we go. Thanks, Thumb. We're just finishing up. We ended up at Oil Drum Alley. I think the first level in this in the area after Gorilla Glacier or whatever. Very disappointing. We had a really good run, and then that happened. One of those things that was just like, just a dumb thing that happened. I've honestly already forgotten what we did. Oh, yeah, it was those stupid monkeys. See, this level's never worried me. I love bouncing on that many in a row. So satisfying. Gotta get out of here, you stupid armadillo. Calgary does something similar, except they go from red to black and they change the logo from Burning Sea to the Fire Nightmare Head. Nice. Well, to be fair, Aquatic Ambience just sounds like underwater, so it's no surprise it gets the most recognition. What's up, Oazram? I think this is the only level you can get a 1-up by bouncing on the 8 enemies. Oh, really? Huh. Never knew that. Loopy lights. You know what? I really hate loopy lights. Just in general, I've never liked this level because of the stupid clap traps that jump. And they jump when you jump. Super annoying. And there's one part on this. This will actually be good practice. That's sometimes I forget how to handle. It's the vulture. There's a vulture sitting, or a necky, right sitting above a barrel that you have to hit. Seriously, Cap? That was dumb. Yeah, Awazram, ours ended, my run ended at, in Oil Drum Alley. So we're just finishing the game. But every time I actually take a hit, I'm dying on purpose and starting over. Provided I don't accidentally hit a save barrel. Because some save barrels are unavoidable. That's the best way to do that. Just get through there quickly. Bullshit. God, he was there. If I remember correct, Aquatic Ambience was not originally written for a water level. Didn't have a name until the devs applied to the water. Interesting. This sucks. Man, we're just doing dumb things. Again, I know it's because I'm looser because the actual run is over. So I'm like kind of rushing, not being as careful in certain parts, but still. Like, come on. I don't know how I ran into that guy. Maybe I just... He came back, huh? It's coming up. There! God, how do I do that part? how do I do that part? So I need the light. And I have done it in a practice run. I just can't remember what I do. What do I do? It's honestly the worst I've done in this level in practice. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I was going to hit him and then keep moving. What am I doing? Like, oops. I'm just like, not thinking. Doing really dumb things. If you can no death run this level, you can no hit this level. Come on. This is how I typically did it. Yeah, like that. No! What the fuck? Come on, Captain. I know he throws the stuff. I thought I had waited till he had stopped throwing. There it is. So he throws it in a different order. That's what threw me off. This might be one of the levels I'm most worried about, which is weird because every other time I practice this level, it's been fine. No issues. There it is. And the enemies are on those Chemco PDs, yeah. I do some disciplinary action, you could say, in karate on Wednesday. Oh, really? Further than I've made it. I'll give it another go on Thursday night for a bit and see if I can beat the first boss or make it to him. Oh, you can make it to him. Making some homemade apple cider tonight and some banana bread just in case the girls have a snow day tomorrow. Nice. I defeat them easily. They're like 14, the oldest, and is one big enough to face an adult. Okay, oh, 2 kids are misbehaving a lot throughout the class. And guess who had to spar with them? There might not have been any karate tomorrow, though, because of snow. Yep. Yeah, my school's already called off school, Eric. I like how they put a barrel right away at the beginning to show you that those enemies have to have a barrel thrown at them. Like, that's really nice way of the game teaching you what you have to do. So you don't just, like, get to the enemy later on the platforms and be forced to die. There's nothing worse in, well, I don't know about nothing worse, but one of my big pet peeves in games is gotcha moments where you're very unlikely to survive the first time you see something. I've never liked that in games. Like, I feel like a good game can have hard moments, but you should still be capable of beating it. Like, beating that moment the first time you come across it. Instead of the game trying to just get you. Platform peril, I'm not worried about at all. This level has never been tough in my opinion. What the hell? That was weird. I don't know why I jumped that way. I was thinking about the part later on where you actually do have to go left. Asante sana, squash banana. Thank you very much, Mr. Banana. Never forget, our one of my high school teachers taught us a little bit of Swahili. And so Asante sana, that is Swahili. But then he also taught us Chukiku Wapi Rafiki, which is where's the toilet, friend? Which is just hilarious. So we were always saying that. We thought it was hilarious. Not the Mario minigame, yeah. Most of this world is pretty straightforward. Yep, exactly. Necky's Revenge. I never liked this one. I think I had one of my no death runs ended here. Alright, there it is. Let's just finish King K. Rool. Captain, I recently heard a good description of games where they teach you the mechanics, puzzles by killing you the first time you run into an enemy obstacle. Pick up and die games. There you go. That's a good description. And obviously, if you make it to King K. Rool, you're going to get the no-hit run. Because he is an easy boss. Obviously, if you've played the game. If you aren't familiar with the game, then yes, you will probably take a hit against him. You can still play Gangplank Galleon? That's awesome, man. Not a fan of the repeating bosses. For sure, I would agree. I wish they would have come up with more bosses. At least they make them harder. Instead of making them the exact same thing with just a palette swap. Diddy is probably the better choice for this just because he moves faster. But fake ending. Wish you could skip this. Or if you get cocky at the last hit, you might also take a hit. That is true. You might. Still struggle with the opening, yeah. Oh, crap. Drop my phone. All right. Or if you're too close when he does that first jump. Boing! Done. Great game. Great game. Sometimes you don't have enough room on the ROM, so you just have to palette swap. Yeah. There's like 3 original bosses and 4 reskins. In this game? There's only 2 reskins. Naughty and Necky. Because otherwise you got the bee. You've got Boss Dumb Drum. and then King K. Rool. And then the Naughties, and then the Neckies. So, just 2 reskins. Thank you, Peter. Thank you, Wazram. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, we'll see if we can get it done. We can finish this no-hit run. We had a good run. I was feeling good, and then we just did something stupid. Yep. So have a good night, Wazram. Thanks, Peter. Or Chris. 4 different boss, I mean. Oh, yeah, yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to go chill with Rachel, see what she's up to. Maybe watch an episode of Dexter or 2 before bed, and then got to get up to get the girls breakfast and get them to school in the morning. Unless they cancel, but they haven't yet, so. Alright, should be back Friday, we'll see, with PGA 2 or 3. Don't forget to vote for a Wazram for YouTuber of the Month, that's true. Thanks for the reminder, Peter. Alright, you guys all have a great night. We'll talk to y'all later.